Hello everyone, welcome to the video on Recurrent Neural Network by Society of Artificial Intelligence or SOAI. I am Ritul and these slides are created by my colleague Tushar. Let's start. Recurrent Neural Network, setting the context. We are going to learn about recurrent neural networks through 6 hours of machine learning, namely data, tasks, model, loss function, learning algorithm, and evaluation. Data and task. This jar undertakes how we are going to represent character and word data as numbers. RNNs are used for three types of tasks: sequence classification, sentiment classification, and video classification. Only one output is produced in the end. The output depends on the whole input sequence. Therefore, for a n number of words in the sequence model generates only one output. You can see as S1, S2, S3 up to Sn, it finally generate a single output. And X1, X2, X3, X4 up to X8 input data, the label we get Y, which is a single output. As we can see that the length of every input is not the same. We need to pre-process our data before we train our model. Steps to pre-process data. So, step 1. Making the sequences of the same length. Define special symbols, prepend or append symbols to each sequence. Find maximum input length across all sequences. Say 10. Add special word to all sorter sequences so that they become of the same length, 10 in this case. Here SOS is sort of sequence, EOS is end of sequence, PAD is artificial word. PAD is an artificial word used to fill all the left empty spaces after to make the input sentence of the same length as that of the longest sentence or sequence in the dataset. After appending "and" to the sentences, all the sentences becomes of the same length. Now, the dataset is a matrix of dimensions 4 and 10. Step 2. Converting words into numbers. So here, lowercase all words compute the total number of unique words across all sentences. Assign a unique ID to each word. Represent each word using a L-dimensional binary vector with only the bit corresponding to the word ID set to 1. The blue table is a collection of all the unique words that are there in the dataset, and for every word there's a unique index associated to it. First three indices are always assigned to "and" respectively. In our example, there are 24 unique words including "and". For every unique word, a unique 24-dimensional one-hot vector is created, according to the index assigned to each word. In each 24-dimensional one-hot vector only the bit corresponding to the word will be on, and rest of the 23 bit will be off. After assigning vectors, below is how our dataset looks like. The dataset is now a matrix in which each word and special symbol is represented using their corresponding one-hot vectors. Model gets trained using these one-hot vectors. A clarification about padding. Padding was only to ensure that input matrix is of uniform size. Computations are done only for the required number of time steps. Consider the sentence "Great movie." Model needs to output the result where it encounters EOS, a special symbol. In addition to the dataset, we also feed in a vector containing the true lengths of the sentences, including SOS and EOS. In accordance to the length vector, PyTorch will do computations only till S, where L is the length of the sentence. Sequence labeling. For every word in the sequence model needs to attach a label to each word. Therefore, for n number of words in the sequence, model generates n number of outputs. For named entity recognition, consider this example. Ram went to Delhi via Chandigarh yesterday. In the above sentence, model has to label the word as named entity or not named entity. Here, Ram, Delhi and Chandigarh are named entities. Went to, via and yesterday are not named entities. Steps to pre-processing data, making the dataset of equal length. This time append SOS, EOS and pad and to not only sentence but to label as well. Making the dataset of equal length, we should define special symbol or labels like SOS, EOS and pad. Prepend or append SOS, EOS to each input or output sequence. Find maximum input length across all sequences, say 10, and special word or label pad to all sorter sequences so that they become of the same length, 10 in this case. Now step 2 is converting words and labels into numbers. The blue table is a collection of all the unique words that are there in the dataset, and for every word there is a unique index associated to it. First three indices are always assigned to SOS, EOS and pad respectively. In our example, there are 24 unique words including SOS, EOS and pad. For every unique word, a unique 24-dimensional one-hot vector is created according to the index assigned to the each word. In each 24-dimensional one-hot vector, only the bit corresponding to the word will be on and rest of the 23-bit word bits will be off. Similarly, the purple table is a collection of all the unique labels that are there in the dataset, and for every label there is a unique index associated to it. First three indices are always assigned to EOS, SOS and pad respectively. In our example, there are 10 unique labels including SOS, EOS and pad. For every unique label, a unique 10-dimensional one-hot vector is created according to the index assigned to each label. In each 10-dimensional one-hot vector, only the bit corresponding to the label will be on and rest of the 9 bits will be off. After assigning the vectors to words and labels, two matrices are created containing the vectors corresponding to the words and labels respectively. Now these matrices will be used as a dataset to train our model. In addition to the dataset, we also feed in a vector containing the true lengths of the sentences, including and. In accordance to the length vector, PyTorch will do computations only till S, where L is the length of the sentence. Now sequence generation, machine translation, transliteration, and sequence generation. For our input, a sequence and output is generated and both the sequences may be of different lengths. For example, training of an English sentence to a Hindi sentence. I am going home. मैं घर जा रहा हूँ. Observe that the length of the generated output sentence 5 words is different from the length of the input sentence, which is of 4 words. Model output y cap is calculated at last time step. St is the value of state at last time step. Output y cap is calculated at each time step. Si is the value of state at ith time step. Sequence labeling. You can see the formulas here. Si is equal to sigma of uxi plus w si minus 1 plus b, and yi cap is equal to big O of v si plus c. Loss function. Loss function in sequence classification tasks. Y is the true output, y cap is the predicted output. M is the total number of training examples. Loss functions for sequence labeling tasks. Here I used to represent training example and J is used for represent the time step. M represents total number of training examples and T represents total number of time steps. Y is the true output and y cap is the predicted output. Recurrent neural network learning algorithm. Initialize W and B, iterate over data, compute y cap, compute L of W comma B. W11 is equal to W11 minus eta multiplied with del of W11. Similarly, for U1t is equal to U1t minus eta multiplied with del of U1t, and so on to V13, which is equal to V13 minus eta multiplied with del of V13 till satisfied. Evaluation accuracy per class. We calculate accuracy for each class separately. This tells us how many times we have hit the correct prediction for each class. For class with least accuracy, we need to train our model with a greater number of training examples for that class. This helps us to precisely know where our model is generating high loss. You not only get to know per class accuracy of the model, but also where the model is getting confused better two or more classes. Here, overall accuracy, accuracy per class, and confusion matrix. Total number of correct predictions divided by total number of predictions. Society of Artificial Intelligence. Thank you.